Hey folks, welcome to this live stream on Twitch. Third attempt today for a flight from Edinburgh, Echo Golf Papa Hotel, to London Stansted, Echo Golf Sierra Sierra. For the first time today, I'll be flying the Aerosoft Airbus A319. Quite excited about that. It's the second flight I'm trying to complete today. I've had a successful short flight yesterday from Manchester up to Edinburgh, just a little flight to test all the procedures and all the flows. I'm still trying to get my head around it, so please bear with me. Airbus is an alien machine to me, so I'll try to do my best, but I'm very excited about it. So as you can see, we are cold and dark state. It's down 1-0 in Edinburgh. It's a misty morning, but it should clear up during the day as we go along. Very nice airport, and we'll get back on the flight deck, and this time trying to get going. As I said, it's my third attempt today. The first time the broadcasting device shut down on me. Second attempt, the ECAM lighting didn't come on, so I didn't have any ECAM screens, so hopefully this time it's gonna be good. It's only the third attempt, so we'll see how it goes. So we'll jump on the flight deck and try to get the show on the road. We'll start with the batteries 1 and 2 on. We've got 28 volts. External power is on. We'll arm the emergency exit lights. Put the no smoking sign on. And down here, I think that's about it. APU master switch on. And then the ADIRU or ADIRS. Yeah, ADIRS are called on Airbus. On, then we'll come down here and try to load, so go maximum of 156 passengers, so we'll take 155, let's say. Try to make the aircraft a little bit heavy. Cargo will take 3 tons, and fuel will take 6.5. I've not done any flight plan calculations today. We'll start the boarding and the fuel. We'll return. We'll see the aircraft doors. The front one is open. That's enough. And we'll take the front cargo as well. That's it. So this is done. Hopefully now the ECAM light is gonna come on. Otherwise I'll go bananas. The cam screen is coming on now. Happy days. And right, we'll continue the flow. As I said, please bear with me because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. On the fuel pumps up here, it's nothing to be done there. It's all on. APU gen, well can prepare it, and down here there's nothing. Okay, now we go to the pedestal. The radios, they need to be switched on, I believe. No, I don't know where they get switched on. The co-pilot will do it maybe later on. Parking brake can come on. We've got the trucks in place. Catering service, yeah, why not? We can use these guys today. EasyJet. And yeah, I don't really know. Right, so far so good. Now on the main flight deck panel, the lighting on the PFD and on the ND. That's done. And so it's refueling, no smoking, alignment in 2 minutes, parking brake and TCAS standby. Okay, that's the ECAM for the APU. That's not too bad. Still don't know about the radio. I had to switch them on, but as I said, it'll do it. Okay, so we'll go to checklist. Pull it on and Copilot on, and we'll start the checklist. See how we get on.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Batteries,
Both on.
electrical power,
External power is on.
navigation lights,
Set on.
engine master,
Both off.
engine mode selector,
Checked normal.
landing gear lever,
Checked.
parking brake,
On.
flaps,
Checked position.
speed brake lever,
Checked retracted.
thrust levers,
Idle.
transponder mode,
Checked standby.
radio control panel,
Set on.
ECAM recall,
Checked.
anti-skid,
On.
flight director,
On.
emergency lights,
Checked and armed.
no smoking signs,
On.
anti-ice,
Off.
probe window heat,
Auto.
air condition,
Checked.
ventilation panel,
Is checked.
electric panel,
Set.
fuel pumps,
Set on.
hydraulics,
Is checked.
AccuBrake pressure,
Checked.
ground proximity warning system,
On.
Okay, so
Electronic
all the
flight
fuel
control
pumps go on.
system.
I thought it was only the
On.
pumps on the
Adios.
main kind of tank.
Checked.
emergency equipment,
Is checked.
checklist complete.
Wow. Okay, I think it wants me to close the doors, but we'll have to wait for cuisinier to load all the food. And in the meantime, let's see if we can get the passengers on. Okay, it's waiting for services to complete first. So in the meantime, try to get the FMGS, I think it's called, going. No, yeah. So the database is correct. Hello, Jaron. I hope you're doing well today. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry about earlier on. I had an issue with the ECAM screens not coming on. So that is correct. So if I remember well, the first step is to go on to where is it? Init, no? Yeah, Init. I've got company route. So it's Echo Golf Papa Hotel to Echo Golf Sierra Sierra 01. That's correct. The alternate is Echo Golf Whiskey Luton. Is it gonna take it here? No. Oh yeah, here it is. Flight number is the EZY232. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna close the doors. The doors here, the front right and the aft right. Okay. Cost index will go for 35. That's not really important. The cruise level is 350. As I said, I didn't do any flight planning for this today. That's just, as I said, trying to attempt the second flight on this aircraft. align RAS. So the passengers are coming on.
Morning. Thank you.
And we'll go to flight plan, Echo Golf Papa Hotel, departure, runway 24.
Hello.
And it's the Gosam 1 Charlie. We'll insert. Looking at the route here in the computer. Mavic Gosam Fennec, it looks correct, so that's good. Then we go all the way down, check if there's any discontinuities.
Morning.
There is one here. Anyway, we'll put the arrival in. Should be ILS 22.
Hi, morning.
And then after cargo door. Okay. Coming. And then it should be the Laurel. Which Laurel? 3 Golf, I think. And a transition. Via Laurel. Okay, so we'll insert that. Then there's a couple of corrections to make. So call that to Manchester, and that is correct. So we'll insert this. And then keep going down, Bombo Barkway. And then delete all these. Clear Buster, clear the flight plan discontinuity, and then that takes us to the ILS. Insert. Cool. After that, what do we do? Yeah, I think back to init and to the second page. The block we said is 6.5. I'm not really sure the quantity we have at the moment. 6.5 we have, nice. 6.5. So it's gonna give me all the predictions. And the zero fuel rate is 52.7. Take a note of that. 52.7 and 25.0. Boarding is completed. Very nice. Okay, that's good. How are we doing with the cargo? Well, I think it's almost done. And then the performance. Flaps will go for flap 1 takeoff. 57 degrees flex, V1 109, rotate 123, and V2 130. The clean speed is 194. Thrust reduction and acceleration, so 1500 is good. That's 1636, and then it's 3136 for the acceleration. And engine out is 1136, 1000 feet, I think, anyway. Climb is good. Cruise decent. Okay, well, the rest we'll have a look later on. So we'll stay on the takeoff page. The trim is more or less there. And we can actually close the doors. And then come up and start the APU to get rid of the...
Before start checklist.
No, wait, mate. You're going too fast.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
APU.
APU on.
APU bleed.
The APU bleed. Where is it? Oh yeah, I forgot it. Anyway, the APU is not started fully yet. Yeah, I'm totally alien to this thing, but it's okay, it's working quite nicely.
Set on.
External power.
Disconnected and off.
Cabin signs.
Set on.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Bearer reference.
Forgot about that.
Set 1028.
1028. Check. Beacon lights.
Set on.
Checklist complete.
So now what does he want me to do? Go back to the checklist. Hold on, I need to disconnect all that stuff. Checks, that's all disconnected, that's good. Checklist. Select start procedure. Okay, well, we'll call GSX. Warning for the icing treatment. No, it's alright. And nose to the left. Yes.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Yeah, we'll disregard that. I don't know why he wants to do that. Because we can we can start the engines
Hello, Captain. We are ready
during
for
the push in icing conditions. It's no problem.
locking gear.
No bother. So hopefully I've not forgotten anything in the setup. Obviously the co-pilot helps, and that's a good thing with the aircraft.
Relief parking commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
I think I've buggered it up. Where do you come back? Oh no, what have I done now? What have I done?
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for push and start. Please confirm ground equipment
Oh, no.
and services are clear.
Roger.
Roger, Dodger.
Set parking brakes.
The ground equipment and stairs are clear, all doors are closed. Steering pin is in position and we're ready when you are, Captain.
Start push back.
Please don't push.
Roger, sir. Please release your
Parking brakes released.
Please don't push.
Start and push back. You can start both engines at your discretion, Captain.
Oh no, this is a
Okay.
disaster. How do you stop the push? I should have just used that push. Please don't push me. I don't need pushed anymore. This is a disaster. Alright. Parking brake set now. I think he's forgotten about me, I think. Right, restart the engines. Okay, should be alright then. To start the engines, engine start, and
Starting engine 2.
Unlocking gear.
parking brake is set.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass being removed.
So we'll see if I can actually taxi away, because it looks like he still wants to
Engine 2 is
start the
stabilized.
push. We'll start number 1.
Starting number 1.
I've not read what this noise is. I've got somebody needs to tell me what it is. Always hear this on Airbus for some reason. So on the
Engine 1 is stabilized.
And pushback is complete, Captain.
Parking
Please
brakes
set
is
your
set.
parking brakes. Okay then, Captain. Tow bar disconnected. Your nose steering pin is removed. All clear. Signal on the right. Have a good run, sir.
oh, cool. So he's forgotten about me, which is nice. We'll put the
After start checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Set.
APU bleed.
Set off.
APU master.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Set.
Rudder trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim.
I thought it was set. I thought it was one up. No, up 08. That's a well. It's about there. Skip the
Pitch
item.
trim.
Checked.
Flight controls.
So that's the interesting thing. Yesterday the joystick didn't pick up the movement.
Full left.
Oh, today it does.
Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Check. Flaps.
Flaps 1.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Ecam door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Right. Thank God for the first officer. As I said, I don't really know the flows yet, so I'll get my head around it though. It's just a matter of time. So parking brake released. We'll slowly taxi away.
Taxiing checklist.
Nose light.
Set on.
Brake check.
Pedal pressed. Checked 0.
Check. Auto brakes.
Max.
Takeoff data.
Reviewed.
FCU.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
So basically after that I think I'll have a quick look at the CDU, but I think it just wants the takeoff thrust, so it's actually try to set the throttle to the throttle lever to the correct position, which is not easy. I don't know if it's the addition of weather, although it's just above mist, nothing too heavy on the graphics, and also the streaming, but the FPS is suffering a little bit, and the scenery as well is taking a toll on the frames, and the aircraft is renowned to affect the frames a little bit as well, although the computer is fairly robust, but yeah, it's still hard on the frames. I think streaming doesn't help the frames actually, because the streaming device is quite heavy on CPU use. Jerome, thank you very much for sticking around. I hope it's not too boring. Said it's only the second flight I'm trying to do today, so I'm still trying to work out how the Airbus A319 works. Anyway, approaching the holding point. There's no traffic. I'm not connected today online or anything, because I thought for a second attempt I'll just stay by myself, not make a fool of myself online. So it's clear on the right. I'm gonna try to get going.
Approaching 2-4.
Yep, that is confirmed.
On runway 24.
Alright, so let's see how this is gonna work. So Manflex, SRS, runway, and climb and nav. That looks correct. I think, anyway. The co-pilot is not working anymore, I think. I think the co-pilot is gone.
Autopilot on. Flight attendants, seats for takeoff.
Oh, forgot. Yeah.
Before takeoff checklist.
We're gone already.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
Brake fans.
Off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
TCAS.
TARA, tilt above.
Exterior lights.
Set on.
Sliding tables.
Stowed.
Stowed. Checklist complete.
Yeah, I should have read the checklist instructions. I thought I was done, but there was a before takeoff checklist. Anyway, that's all part of the learning process, I guess. To the arc up here. So I'll go all the way to cruise. And I actually need to find a way to cancel the altitude restrictions, like on the Boeing, where you press altitude intervention and it gets rid of the altitude constraints on the legs page. See, this is maintaining the level here. It's maintaining 6,000 feet. So let's have a look. I can go to flight plan, I think, and then clear the constraint here. Clear. For the moment, that's the only way I found to clear the constraints. Transition started. Set. That will do. Now climbing away. This seems to be a fairly CPU intensive, and the combination of streaming and running the aircraft on the same computer is, seems to be a bit of an issue for the frames, and as I said, for the CPU as well. So hopefully I'll manage to complete the flight. Okay, arrival 100, and yeah, I think I've messed up the checklist sequence, because at 10,000 feet he's not doing all the flow. So in that case, I'll do it myself. If I can remember. So that's the spoilers, and then view. No smoking can stay on, and then the seat belt can go auto. And then the lights, yeah, the lights. Tells you everything that needs to be done. Actually, it's good. The turn off can go off. That can go off. The nose can go off. Wing is off, beacon and strobes are on. That's good. So we're still climbing away. As I said, very intensive on the CPU and therefore on the frames, fortunately. All is good, and I believe there's nothing to do really at this stage. It's a shame I've lost the checklist and the I don't know if I can recycle it after start, before start taxiing, before takeoff. Yeah. I say recycle the system, see if it takes it or not, but we'll see. Otherwise I'll have to work it out myself. I've got the documentation on another computer, but let's see. Takeoff. After takeoff, APU bleed. APU master. So the after takeoff checklist, well, it will be time to realize we are crossing what, 20,000 feet. The engine mode sector normal. Well, spoilers disarmed, I've done that. The flaps, they are up. Landing gear was up already a long time ago. Exterior lights, they are all retracted and out. The backs look good, and altimeter standard here. Okay. Landing light, cruise flag level was set, anti-ice at 10,000 feet. Cruise, okay. Descent. Okay, we'll see. Right, so far so good. The FPS is becoming a little bit better now at higher levels, less scenery. The scenery as well around Scotland is the RBX Scotland scenery. So although it's quite gentle on the frames and on the CPU, but obviously adds a little bit more to the complexity of rendering the simulation today. I know some of the professional streamers, if I can say that, will say that I need to maybe stream with a second computer, but for the moment I do not have a second computer. That's the problem, or at least a second powerful computer. I've got the other computer, which is a laptop. Laptop is not powerful enough really. The CPU is it's just an average CPU. So all is good, and all we have to do now is to climb to flight level 350 and enjoy the ride. I think. Not sure what the status of the CPU of the TCAS is. Normally there's something here. As I said, I messed up the checklist sequence, and Copilot therefore is not taking fully care of me. Otherwise, so far so good. I'll repeat myself, but it's only the second flight I'm attempting to complete, and I got to top of climb a couple of times, maybe 3 or 4 times, then stopped, and then completed the whole flight. Short flight though, but a whole flight, so we'll see how it goes today. We are flying, which is the main thing. So looking at the perf page and the climb page here, we are aiming for 298 knots, Mach decimal 77 up to 350, and then in the cruise, which will be also managed, by the computer. Should be a decimal 77 as well. Back to the previous phase. There's actually once you get the drift, and once you get to work out a little bit how the aircraft works, it's actually fairly nice and fairly intuitive, should I say, once you get the drift. It's actually a fairly nice aircraft to fly. So I'll keep learning the flows at least, or maybe make a little bit better use of the copilot, and then slowly learn the flows as I go along. But yeah, I'm quite excited about it. It's, as I said, it's a nice aircraft to fly, and very nice layout, really well organized. It's really good. Jaron, if you have any questions, please let me know. Oh, I actually found out the radio panel, to switch the radio panels on. I think it's this button here. Yes, it is. Fantastic. That's it, so we'll get all the way to 350. Then just cruise along. There's a bit of tailwind on the climb, so the climb is a little bit it's taking a little bit of time because we are being pushed by the tailwind, so the aircraft is kind of covering a lot of ground distance, but at the same time cannot climb as well in a tailwind, so it's taking a bit of time to get to the cruise level. So tracking towards Dean Cross, Delta Charlie Sierra, and then continuing past Dumfries here, and then towards Manchester. Actually fly over Manchester V1, and down past Birmingham, and towards Oxfordshire, if I'm not mistaken, and then a left turn towards Stansted. So all is good. Looking at the active sky next. A lot of cloud around on active sky next. Not so much in the simulator. Actually, I didn't think about it today, but maybe for streaming on the A320, I'll need to slightly reduce the settings on the weather as well. Just to make sure that the CPU is not working too hard and the frames are a little bit better. And yeah, the Aerosoft DFB as well is following along, which is nice. The route today is fairly short, and the routing is Gosam, Papa 600 to Finnick, Purlima 612 Calder, then direct to Manchester, and from Manchester it's the Laurel 3 Golf arrival, I believe. I'll set the arrival in the EFB in the meantime. Still flying along. It's good. We'll select the star. It's Laurel 3 Golf. Then the approach itself is the ILS-22. Via Laurel. And for the first time as well, I'll try to use the ground feature on Aerosoft EFB. I'll try to taxi to a gate. And, the aircraft should level off fairly soon. So if we look at the EFB, select taxiways. Taxi to parking, and it should be from runway 22. We're gonna park to gate there's a gate 22. Okay, so we'll see how that works. So back to the en route page on the EFB, and now we are leveling off flight level 350. And we've got Alt Cruise displayed in the FMA, which is good. So all nice, cruising along flight level 350. So the first part of the flight is achieved with a couple of mistakes, but I'm quite happy. As I said, this is the second flight. I should have read actually on the ground in Edinburgh. I should have read the checklist screen what the system wanted me to do. Totally forgot about the before takeoff checklist. So big no for me, but doesn't matter. It's all part of the learning process on this. So with this, with these very wise words, I'll draw close to the first part of this stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up or any comments, very much appreciated, and I will see you for the second part very soon. Thank you very much.